Oh, hello and welcome people back to Let's Play Galerians Ash. I should just not even bother. Why am I even doing this?
Because it's fun.
No, actually, I do remember why I'm doing this. Because the guide said, oh, kill them. So I assumed, oh, maybe there is just something extra that you get, or like those specific ones do not come back. Not the case.
Like, just use red and kill those motherfuckers. Like, they are a waste on society anyway.
It's pretty much what she sounds like.
If she ever watches this playthrough, I hope she doesn't get offended. We love you. That's what we're trying to get across, okay? Like, we're not doing it to insult you.
That's actually what I wanted to bring up. Like, oh god, fuck that guy. Like, we don't mean to be mean. It's just more of a case of I think that if in 2003 Let's Playing was a thing, Jesus Christ, that girl would probably just make a Let's Play, and it would be great. And
Yeah, I agree.
and she would use all of those really weird quips that she does in her Let's Play, and that's why we're inserting those into ours. So
yes.
So everybody knows. Oh yeah, no.
And plus, we're also saying your guide is much better than the other one. So, take it as a compliment.
And here I'm making a pretty dumb choice because, like, I've seen these enemies and I was like, oh, they're gonna be endlessly respawning. So like, I'm just going to charge, like, just short myself. I'm just going to short myself and then get rid of them all, like, as they respawn. Except they don't. So there actually seems to be a difference when it comes to what the enemies drop, if they're like stronger. But it's only in terms of what stats they give you. You know, it's like in the 50s instead of being around just 10 or 12 or 20, which is what you get from the rabbits. Right. But overall, I would still say farming rabbits, it's still kind of worth it. Simply because you just get to kill so many of them. You know?
Right.
But like I wouldn't say do that because you know, farming is such a great idea in this horror game. It's more of a, if you short and there are rabbits, you may as well do it. And this is the only one that's kind of that's like could be considered difficult, because it's not just, you know, the name for Earth isn't just Earth in Latin. But at the same time, that's
surprisingly.
But at the same time, that is what the that's what the little cheat sheet was for. Yeah, see, they came back again.
And this is why you never fight anything.
Yeah, that's kind of the point I was trying to get across. Like, that's one annoying mechanic about this, because, like, say in Resident Evil, for the most part, if you kill a zombie, that corridor is clear, like, for good, until the story decides no more. But it takes a long time before the story puts another zombie in the corridor. In this, you fighting is just a waste of time. But I guess the point they're trying to get across is that you know, it is a really hopeless situation. That it is a practically endless army of you know, psychic creatures that can murder people effortlessly. And also remember, normal people cannot even deal with them. Like, remember how much trouble Cass had with the rabbits in that one scene? Or like how they run away, how they had to like run away in fear from those zombies, which are not a real big threat to us, but you know, to humans they mean death.
Right.
So I guess it does serve to like make a point of how hopeless your situation is. Which doesn't mean I wouldn't appreciate it if at a certain point these guys would stop spawning.
Right.
Because it's not even the case of it's because you opened this many doors and that advanced the story. No, it's not the case. Not the case. If I just re-enter this room after killing them, they would be back. So without fail, every single time. And each time you kill them, there's going to be at least one that respawns. And they will of course they'll swipe you, because why the hell not? I wish that at least the catwalk over there was placed in such a way that you could actually avoid them, but no, you still have to pass through both of them when you use it, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, no, not even gonna try.
Just not gonna. No. I'm glad they kept that from the old Galerians. You can just kind of shut the door in a monster's face.
Yeah, that's one thing that's like super good. Rian does not give a shit if there are monsters around. He's still going to play around with his computer, and they're gonna wait.
Right. I like to imagine them sitting there waiting patiently.
Is he going? How long is it? This isn't even a puzzle. So yeah, here I just waste a little bit more time trying to see if I don't miss anything. And no, sadly that door isn't the door. I was viciously pressing X at it. Or did I? Oh, no. I wasn't.
What the? Okay.
Lock is weird. So this is a shortcut to this place. It's weird though, because they never actually put shortcut this way. It's usually like, oh, this is a door, and you walk up to it, and then you reopen it, and it's open, or something. In that place, they didn't even show it on the map, like as it being a door, and it's not even the case of but like. It's like you should think that it's a door because it's a door. Because this game has a lot of doors that you can't open, never. You can never open them because they're like blocked in some way or just not functional at all. I'm not even gonna talk to you, Pat, because you're just gonna tell me something about the passwords being used to open things. This is just about what he said, what he will say.
Right. I am glad they don't do the wobbly effect all throughout the level, by the way.
Yeah. the wobbly effect just kind of reminds me of the PS2 water in Dark Alliance. You remember the gelato water from that game?
Yes.
It's pretty spectacular. It's like not even trying to be subtle. Like yeah, it's pretty cool that they had these kinds of ripple effects, but what kind of water works like that? Yeah, screw you.
You slapped me with your tail, whatever, who cares? I'm out.
That's a fancy door.
I like it.
Let's walk around this location because you can never be too sure.
Always gotta check for pills.
I'm gonna scour the location for pills. Maybe some dirty syringes. Like they add extra flavor. Thank God there is no like additional key we need to find in order to operate this. And here we have an additional boss. It's actually exactly the same as one of those monsters outside, except a little bit more powerful. Like about twice as much.
Yeah, I was about to say, did they just rip them?
Pretty much. Like, it's just that monster, but with a little bit more HP. And yeah, it may not look like they take up that much to kill. But they can account there are two of them in that location.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna stand around, wait patiently until you, like, this is not a puzzle. They're not gonna wait there patiently for Rion to put together his Tetrises.
Right. Now you need to show off what Bustinator level 2 looks like.
Well, I never even shown off what it looks on the first level.
Yeah, I know. Jerk.
That was weird. But yeah, as you can see now on our numbers, because we're in the uranium storage right now. Our AP is going through the roof. Like it's increasing a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Well, time to eat all of this uranium.
Funny you say that.
Are we actually going to eat all of the uranium?
No, that's not what I suggest.
God damn it, Nico.
That's a thing. I may as well just.
It's certainly a thingy.
I may as well just use the first-person camera for something. But yeah, you'll have to run around this location and interact with these alien statues. They're giving me all these kinds of all of these good PPCs. Whatever could that mean?
means they're being very nice to you and rewarding you for a job well done.
I mean, obviously, it took a lot of effort to get here.
Yeah.
And thankfully, because this place is circular, as though it was an arena, there's no way you're actually gonna miss any of those.
I guarantee someone has, and they posted on GameFAQs like, what the fuck, what am I supposed to do?
Rion, you made it. What a pleasant surprise. Ash! Look at all of this waste uranium. It could end the world. If all of these containers were opened, mankind would be eliminated in seconds. Rion, don't you think that humans have a suicide wish? They try to live longer, only to meet a more terrible death. They're such sickening hypocrites. But as for me, I simply can't live without this. This place is perfect for the destruction and creation of everything. A hell for you and me.
So yeah, this is
How come in every game we play together, my jokes come true?
I don't know. So yeah, this is our first fight against Ash.
And the song is really kicking. I like it.
Mm-hmm. He has only a few attacks. Also,
Shorting doesn't work on him, I imagine.
Also, always take into account while your HP drops when you're in short mode. You're practically invincible. Like you don't get damaged by anything else other than yourself.
Right.
And there are 2 save zones in this place. That being the staircase and the hallway there. Now, I tried to use a certain trick that I've seen in a certain video when somebody was doing a challenge run of Galerians Ash. By the way, you cannot block the nuclear bomb. Got it. Those things take a lot, do a lot of damage for how many there are. Oh, and if you're that far away and you shoot at something, even if you are way in the in their even if you're facing them and you're not locked onto them, you're not gonna hit them if you're that far away. It's very particular. But yeah, going back to it, I've seen a challenge run somebody did of this game where he no damaged practically all of the bosses from this game, if I recall correctly. I haven't watched all of them, but they were using the Japanese version of the game. So I imagine that some of the things may have just gotten fixed in the overseas release.
Yeah, as is usually the case.
Oftentimes, yeah. Because I tried to use the corridor over there, like right across there, because in the Japanese version they programmed like an invisible wall there, but it only works for attacks. So you're practically invincible there.
Finding it tough? Rion, your attacks are having absolutely no effect on me. And do you know why? Because you're full of useless garbage.
Useless garbage?
Someday you'll understand. Me and you, we were created by the same mother. But I can't understand you one bit. Why? Why go this far? Why do you still fight for the humans? Look at you, you worthless scum. Even if I killed you, it wouldn't mean a thing. Mother is calling me, commanding me to revive her. So, Rion, do you think you can stop me?
Here? Why am I here? Would Ash really have carried me here? Why? I'm not going to let him get away with it.
And now,
I imagine the guide writer went nuts over that scene.
as you would imagine. So now... So now you understand properly why this game has a special place in the heart of that girl who wrote that fantastic guide.
Yes. Now we know. I gotta say, I didn't expect that. So.
The story goes places.
Like the Dog Island goes places. Like, once you've done enough damage, there'll be another cutscene. The yaoi fan in me was delighted by the scene until I remembered that Ash just ate uranium. Yuck. Wonder what his breath tastes like. Yeah.